Welcome to The Rewind, I'm Megan McDonald. Another big weekend in WAC team sports, especially in men's soccer down in the Lone Star State. UTRGV coming off a huge upset over UNLV last weekend, and it didn't get any easier from there on out. They hosted two ranked opponents this weekend. So we'll start with Utah Valley. First half, Connor Salmon fires a rocket to the net, but Leo Castillo with the save. He had 9 saves on the day. Second half, Paul Hoffmeister gets past Castillo. Wolverines lead 1-0. Later in the half, UTRGV threatening. Frederick Frankman can't get it past Wilcox, and Wolverines hang on to win in a 1-0 decision. Alright, Seattle U on the road at UTRGV. Second half, Vaqueros on the attack. Juanito Garcia, nice shot in the back corner. UTRGV up 1-0. 68th minute, David Olson, a one-hopper past Castillo. The Redhawks tie it up. Nice through ball there. Sergio Rivas can't connect, but Michael Roberts, he's there to clean it up. Seattle U grabs the win 2-1. Continuing on in the Lone Star State, Houston Baptist playing the same teams as UTRGV, beating Seattle U 3-1 and Utah Valley 2-1. HBU picked up the wins, having 4 different goal scorers in the 2 games. The Huskies improved to 2-2 in the conference and are now tied for 3rd for goals per game in conference play. Hard to follow up such an exciting weekend in men's soccer, but we'll hop right on over to women's soccer. UMKC coming off a tough weekend with a loss to Utah Valley and a draw against Seattle U. Now the Roos are playing their first games without Nina Gianos in the net, but picked up a win versus Bakersfield and then traveled to Grand Canyon on Sunday. The Roos looking for their 2nd straight conference win. Here we go, first half. 15th minute, Cassie Beckwith races past the defense and chips it in to go up 1-0. On to the 70th minute, Reagan Childers 30 yards out ties it up for the Roos, and then Kelsey Smith with the cross to Martine Genestad, and it's Genestad with the game winner. Lopes win 2-1. UTRGV taking on Utah Valley. Brianna McCarter making things happen for the Wolverines. Look at that shot, no chance for the goalkeeper. Utah Valley up 1-0. Second half, Sheridan Fox down the sideline with the cross to Jamie Brown. That's her 5th goal of the year, and the Wolverines win 2-0. Moving right on over to volleyball, CSU Bakersfield coming off 2 straight wins, beating Seattle U on the road and sweeping UTRGV at home. On Saturday, the runners hosted conference leader New Mexico State. Third set, Bakersfield trying to stay in it. Louisa Martins to Kelsey Sawyer. The runners take the set, but too much New Mexico State. Gwen Murphy with the kill, and later Bradley Nash. She had 14 kills on the night. The Aggies win 3-1. Seattle U visiting Utah Valley, 3rd set. Wolverines trying to close it out. Sabrina Tanner with the ace. She had 4 on the night. And later, it's Abby Jensen with the game winner. Wolverines sweep and take sole possession of 2nd place in the WAC. Elsewhere in the WAC, UMKC swept Chicago State. UMKC's Sydney Crimmins had 14 kills and a .583 hitting percentage to lead the Roos. Grand Canyon beat UTRGV 3-1. Despite the loss, Boyona Mitrovic led the Vaqueros with her 7th double-double, posting 21 kills and 17 digs, while Melody Horton led the way for the Lopes with 17 kills. In men's soccer, San Jose State beat GCU 6-0. Roy Nibbs, leading the WAC in goals per game, had 2 of his own for the Spartans. Bakersfield UNLV in a rematch of last year's WAC championship game. The Rebels and Roos tied in a 1-1 draw. Preseason All-WAC team member Julian Zamora and Danny Musovsky tallied a goal apiece for their respective teams. Other scores over in women's soccer, Seattle U with a big weekend, outscoring UTRGV and New Mexico State by a combined 8-0. 5 different goal scorers for the Redhawks against the Vaqueros. Carly White led the way with 2 goals against the Aggies. Lots of student athletes playing hard, but someone was bound to stand out. Let's check out Players of the Week. Volleyball Player of the Week goes to Utah Valley's middle blocker Madison Dennison. The sophomore led the Wolverines to a sweep of Seattle U to move up to 2nd place in WAC standings. Dennison had 11 kills and a match-high 3 blocks with no errors on the day. She leads Utah Valley and is 5th in the WAC in hitting and blocking. Houston Baptist's Dominic Folletto and UNLV's Richard Garnis are this week's men's soccer offensive and defensive players of the week. Folletto, just a freshman, registered his first 3-point match in HBU's 3-1 win over number 19 Seattle U, and then added another goal on Sunday's win over number 23 Utah Valley. Garnis, a junior goalkeeper, posted a career-high 8 saves to earn a shutout 1-0 win over San Jose State. He followed that up with 4 saves at Bakersfield, only allowing 1 goal. Women's Soccer Players of the Week, taking the offensive award is Bakersfield Haley Vincente, and grabbing the defensive award is Seattle U's Kelly Beck. Vincente scored 5 goals and totaled 10 points in 2 games, tying a WAC record for most goals in a conference game with 4 versus Chicago State. All of that in just 28 minutes. Beck, a senior defender, led the Red Hawk backline to its 7th and 8th shutout of the season. SU only allowed 4 shots on the goal, 8 shots total over the weekend. Don't forget, you can watch live games on the WAC Digital Network at wacsports.com/live. For more information, check us out at wacsports.com or follow us on Twitter and Facebook.